Is it really worth it? Is in the building at Wembley Box Park with the absolute legend, Tamer Hassan.
How are you?
I'm all right, mate. How's yourself?
Yeah, it's good to be here. Hard work. It's going to be a long day's work for me today, but I'm happy.
What are you doing here tonight?
I've come to support Spencer. This is his event. I've come to support AJ, as always.
Yeah.
And more than anything, being invited to Box Park with the royalty of boxing, it's a real honour.
Definitely royalty.
So I'm excited to be here, meet the guys, put my arms around them, and just be in their presence, really, because I'm a mad boxing fan.
Well, I know you. I was just going to get to that. Your boxing knowledge is pretty good as well.
It's not bad, yeah. I tend to sort of keep up with the boxing as much as I can. My friends are boxers in the business, have been for years. I was a sort of amateur boxer.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I did a little bit as a kid, nothing major, but you know, I just love the sport and I love what it's become, and I love how, believe it or not, these social media influencers have started fighting. A lot of people give them a hard time, but I think they've brought boxing back. You know, the Jake Pauls, the what's the kid's name? KSI, all those guys. I think they've brought entertainment into boxing.
Yeah,
people give them a hard time, but I'll take my hat off to them and thank them for bringing it to what it is again today, because it died for a little bit, didn't it?
They brought millions of unexpected audiences to this sport.
And do you know what? Sorry to cut you, but they say he's an influencer and they keep bringing up these silly Walt Disney passes. Mate, he trains hard.
Yeah.
He can fight the kid. He gets in there. What people don't understand, it's all right for people on the outskirts that have never been in that ring.
That's right.
It's fucking terrifying.
Climb through them rods yourself.
Climb through them rods. You know, and that's even when people ask me about boxing, who do you think's going to win? I talk about technical skill. You know, Tyson Fury, I think pound for pound is the best heavyweight ever produced.
Yeah.
For me, really. Yeah. I mean, look, Ali as well, great, but two different style of boxers. But his agility and his movement and his balance, and he at the start he didn't have the power. But what I like about AJ and Tyson as well is they work on their weaknesses. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They work on their weaknesses.
Yeah.
But just going back,
but that's what makes quality fighters.
That's the beautiful thing, because there's a platform now. These kids have created a platform for us, especially with Saudi, and there's a lot of money behind it, and they have to work now because it's not. They've got an audience.
Massive audience.
They've got to deliver.
Now. Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? You know, even with me, we're public servants. Whether you like it or not, I'm no different.
You're an entertainer.
You're a cab driver. He drives the public. We entertain the public.
Yeah. And
get paid for it. So we're public servants. So there is a duty for us to be good, for us to be disciplined, for us to. My daughter, Belle Hassan, she did Love Island. She's got 1 million followers. 990,000 of them are young girls under 12, 13.
Yeah.
It's a sweetheart. You've got responsibility to these kids because they're watching you. So make sure you do the right thing. Beautiful. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that's what we are. And even with the sport and everything, how it is today, the discipline, the training, you know, you see Tyson entertaining. Every now and again he goes out and has a beer. Don't look at that. Yeah, exactly. We're humans. We're just men in a job. Don't look at that. That's a one day. That's if you live 80-20, 20% shit, 8% good. These boys live 95-5.
Yeah.
Don't pick up on that fucking 5% where someone's got a video of him having a few drinks.
And that's what people are quick to do, aren't they?
Yeah, of course they are. Which they should fucking stop. It's not on.
Do you know much about the undercard?
No, I'm sorry.
I think every fight on the undercard could be a main event, but let's talk about.
No, but I love the undercards. I don't really study them too much. I don't get into it too much and study them, but I do like coming early and sitting and watching the fight and then asking the questions. That kid? Fucking hell, what's he doing it? And I like to educate myself about watching them. It's not that I'm ignorant to it, but I like to turn up and see the fighter and then go, fuck me, who's that?
Yeah.
Where did he come from?
Yeah.
And then someone goes,
tell me a bit more
about him. And then I'll go away and start YouTubing and looking at it and then see their journey, because I like the journey.
Beautiful,
a lot of people, I call them pot hunters, you know, like Man City supporters. I like Man City when there was fucking Man City.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden they got the big players, everyone's a fucking Man City supporter. I like the journey. I liked AJ's journey. I liked him from the Olympics, and especially Connor, Nigel Benn.
Yeah,
great friend of mine. I love Nigel. And watching Connor's first fight as a kid, and he looked at me and went, Dad. He went, that's the geezer from the films. He went, that's my mate. And going into the dressing room and him standing there looking just after he's won his first pro fight. And then to see him now, an absolute wrecking machine.
Yeah.
I just love the journey of these fighters.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The end product's great. It doesn't matter win or lose, but the journey of getting there is what excites me and what I take pride in saying. What a fucking man he is.
Yeah, it's the thing of beauty.
Because he's a man. But listen, before I'm an actor, I'm a son, a father, a husband, a brother, a friend.
You're a man.
You know, and a humanitarian. Yeah. That comes after. We get given a world stage so we can do all this good.
Yeah,
and help and drive and look to see what we can do, you know. And that's, I think, it's the same with all athletes and people at the top.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm going to take it a little bit of what. No, I'm not. I'm going to stay on the show. What do you reckon, AJ and Dubois? How do you think it's going to go?
I mean, you've got two undefeated fighters, right? Dubois, I'm right in saying he's not.
He's lost a couple. Daniel, he's lost to Joyce and to Usyk.
Yes, he did. Sorry, my apologies.
But AJ's lost a couple, you know.
Yeah, but look, on the card of wins and losses, what I was going to say is fairly even.
Yeah.
What I will say, he's got great ability, Dubois. He's young, he's hungry for it.
Very, very.
Hungry for it. I do believe that heavyweights and middleweights and powerful fighters like the Benz Eubanks, they don't have too many of them big battles in them. Do you know what I mean? It takes it out, you know. Those big fucking battle fights.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his name? Who just fought?
Green?
No, he just had a fight. He's on his way out.
Derek Chisora.
Chisora.
What a fight.
Chisora is the only human on the planet that has literally every bout he's had has been a slugfest and a war.
And how's he had so many?
He is, for me, the pound for pound best fucking. A Chisora fight is the best fight for me to watch
because you know you're entertained.
He's there. He's there.
Yeah, yeah.
And he doesn't give a fuck. I'm not allowed to swear.
Yes, you're allowed to swear.
He doesn't care. He just goes in, and you can see he loves it. You hit him, he shakes it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're getting one back.
He's a beast, isn't he?
He's a beast. And I love watching him and Dylan White last night. What a fucking slugfest.
Great fight.
But you know what you're getting with him. AJ, again, what I was saying before. You get the great trainers that see what they need. And that straight guy, he's absolutely fucking mastered it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had it before. I mean, he was good with the uppercut.
Yeah.
But that when he sits off and the way he connects with that now, you're going to bed, mate.
Well, let's
you're
just
going to go to bed. You're going to be out sucking your thumb with a baby growing in your head in the corner. Do you know what I'm saying? A little bit, and you're going to wake up, Mama, Mama. What just happened, Mama? If he gets it, he's there.
Yeah. That's if Daniel ain't worked on his head movement, because
Daniel's going to work on his head movement
because he took a lot, but he's going to revert back to natural ability once AJ starts tagging him. And I think if that head stops moving, and AJ keeps landing, he can't.
He's got movement. He's not he's not
static. No.
He's got agility. He's got balance, and he's light on his feet, and he can move around. But
who's going for?
I've got to go for AJ. Do you know, a bit of me was. It felt like a bit of a mismatch at first until I started looking. Because as boxing fans, you'll hear hype. But a lot of boxing fans don't actually go and watch stuff.
Yeah.
It's the hype.
Yeah. It's all about the buzz, yeah.
It's all about the buzz. But if you look back at it and you kind of pair them up, when I thought that's a bit of a mismatch. I think AJ's going to plough through him because AJ's made his mistakes.
Yeah.
AJ's let his guard down. You know, he's been schooled. But I don't think he's that seasoned now. It isn't about the ego and the win. It's about the win, but it's about how you win. He's mastered the art of pugilism. Do you understand what I'm saying? And AJ wasn't. People didn't say he was that good. AJ, for his own admission, would sometimes say, "I'm not that good."
But he's become.
I'm trying.
Yeah, and he's become that good.
But now he's become a seasoned, own pugilistic boxer. He knows the game. He just sits back and he can watch and he can assess the game. And I want to call it a game because it is a game of fucking chess.
It's a beautiful game.
And it is a beautiful game. And I think he's going to win. I don't think he's going to win that easy. If it's going to go, I think it'll go 3 or 4. And then AJ, I think will go. I don't think he's going to go more than that. If it goes past 5, they're going to go the distance because they've both worked each other out.
Yeah.
If it gets past 4 and 5, they've both worked each other out, and then they're both going to be playing the game, and then probably hope for the best. But it's heavyweight boxing. It's one punch.
Right, let's
that makes sense.
Yes, it does make perfect sense. But I want to take it away from this boxing show. Talk about a pal of yours, Joe Egan.
I love Joe.
I love Joe. Are we going to see him on Celebrity?
I hope so. I'm rooting for him. I've did my little video for him.
I've seen it. Beautiful video. I want to see him on there.
I think I might do a little bit more for him. I think there'll be a lot of value. And you know, with Joe, I think he deserves a chance.
Oh, definitely.
I put him into the film business. He'll always say it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to take credit for it, but you know when you fall in love with a man, it becomes a male marriage, and you lock in straight away, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
And I locked in with him, and we got him on a little role on Dead Man Running and Cash, and he was there, and then we started becoming friends. And then I understood who he was, the man. He came on my podcast and really was honest and become emotional, and we had a great time. And I think that Joe is great value. I think he's a gentleman, a big bear, and a fucking tough bear.
A big grizzly bear.
You've got on the wrong side of that bear. You're going to have to run for the hills, mate.
A big old grizzly bear.
But I think he's a gentleman. I think he's a lot of value. And yes, please, Celebrity, get me out of it. I'll even go as far as to say this: if you let him in, I'll go in as well.
Fucking hell! If you're going in with him, I'm going in
If they ain't let him in, I'll go in with him.
Yeah.
How's that?
You know, Joe got me my first part in a film.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Worst film you've ever watched in your life.
It don't matter, but listen, you did it. You was there. You've immortalised yourself, they say.
I'm immortal.
You printed yourself on the planet.
Tamar, thank you so much for talking to us. But before we go, hello to Nina Cranston. Nina Cranston, my sister, my ride or die. We love you. Why are you not here? And I will see you very soon. Speak to you soon, Nina.